Yo, what's up, family? Before we start the video, please do a like, subscribe, and share to any and everyone that you can. Just read out there a little bit more. With that being said, let's get right into the video. The Boston Celtics advanced to the Eastern Conference Finals last night, beating the Cleveland Cavaliers 113-98 in Boston. We got a near triple-double from Jason Tatum and a bounce-back game from Derek White, but Al Horford had one of his best playoff games of his career, so let's get into the film. Alright, how y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, make sure you take your shoes off before you come to the house. And Al Horford turned back the clock in his game, a resurgence after his last two games. 22 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks, 7 offensive rebounds, and 6 from 13 for 3. Something we really needed from Al Horford in this game. And to be honest, yeah, he shot bad in those last two games, but like the more surprising thing is Al Horford just looking too slow defensively. Like that's something that's much more surprising than him not hitting shots. But here again tonight, he did everything: 17 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks. Here waits just for a second as he received his pass so he can draw Okoro to him, pass it to Jaylen Brown for the assist in the corner. And we fast forward here. His defense on Darius Garland tonight was probably the best performance I've ever seen Al do defensively. Like, of course, I've seen him guard Giannis, I've seen him guard Embiid, but those guys are more of his style of a guy to defend. He was put in front of one of the quickest handlers in this league, and the Cavaliers played it exactly how they played in Game 3 and Game 4, and they expected Al Horford to be the same slow guy that he was in those two games. Al Horford cranked it up in this game. He didn't want to go back to Cleveland, and this is just the first clip of him forcing Garland into some tough stuff. And of course, there will be a lot of him on Garland, but everybody got it tonight. Anybody that posts Al Horford, more likely than not, they got stopped, and here's Okoro getting stopped at the rim. And of course, at the start of this game, we had Tatum guarding Evan Mobley and Horford on Isaac Okoro, so he can just, roam around a little bit. And Okoro is a good shooter, but he lacks confidence sometimes. Like his trigger isn't as quick as a Strus, you know what I'm saying? So we have Tatum on Evan Mobley. He misses, but then Al Horford takes over after the rebound and he forces a miss. And this was a really good sign early on in this game, because after Game 3, the Cavaliers kind of stopped checking Al Horford. Like, they were closing out to him, and then after Game 3, they just were like, okay, we're going to allocate a lot of more of our help defenders and a lot more of our resources to the guys who have the basketball, like Drew, Tatum, Derek, and Brown. And Horford had those pick and pops open these last two games, and he just was not hitting them. And hitting this one early really set the tone for Al Horford in this game. For stretches of this game, the Celtics ball movement was impeccable. Here we got Jaylen Brown as the handler. He does an escape dribble, which is important because it evades the blitz by Garland, and we still get the pass into Derek White, which draws two defenders, Garland and Tristan Thompson. Now we have a 3-on-2 on the perimeter with Pritchard, Horford, and Brown against Strus and Georges Niang. A good pass out by Derek White, and then you see that little fake right there by Al Horford as he fakes out he's gonna pass to Payton Pritchard. Niang totally goes for it, and that's how Al Horford gets the space for this three. All right, so here we got Derek White coming off the screen by Tatum, gets downhill, draws two defenders again, and now we have a 2-on-1 with Al Horford and Jaylen Brown against Marcus Morris in his corner. Derek White act like he's going to pass to Brown just to give Marcus Morris to jump that way. Then he passed to Al Horford, open three-pointer for him in the corner. And I love the energy that Al Horford showed, like, after plays. Like, he hit a 3 at the end of this game and showed hella emotion. He got to stop a block, show hella emotion. And here against Dean Wade, after hitting that 3, plays great defense and forcing him to travel. And again, the emotion. All right, so here we go again with Al Horford switch on Darius Garland, and he wants this matchup. He's telling people to clear out, because in games 3 and 4, the Cleveland Cavaliers clearly came into this game saying, hey, in games 3 and 4, Al Horford cannot switch on anybody on our team, and we're going to milk that matchup. Al Horford was just a different beast tonight, gets another block on Garland. And again, I haven't looked at the numbers yet, but just watching this game, Garland had such a tough time against Al Horford. And there are some clips that I haven't clipped that he played great defense on him, and Garland just had an amazing pass out of it after Al Horford played great defense, and a lot of it was to Marcus Morris, who just hit some crazy shots in this game. Shout out to him. But here on the switch, Al Horford doesn't fall for any of the moves that Garland goes to. He a couple hesitations, tweens, Al Horford just blocks it. And just a great contest on his inbound pass, trying to high point the ball, forces the turnover, it leads to a Tatum dunk. All right, so here we go, another White and Tatum pick and roll. A nice move by Tatum here. Shoots a 3, but he just misses. And again, Al Horford has 7 offensive rebounds in this game. That one kind of just came to him. But then he recognizes that Tatum has a mismatch on Garland. I feel like Tatum should have just went instantly on this game. This should have just been Catch the ball, baseline spin move, dunk on Dean Wade's head right there. He should have just went instantly. But here, Tatum, spin move, gets out to Derek White. And again, the ball movement was good for a lot of stretches in this game. We get another Al Horford 3. He misses that one, but again, the hustle, the offensive rebound. In the air on Dean Wade, saves the ball, we get another possession. This video is brought to you by PrizePicks. PrizePicks is America's #1 fantasy sports app with more than 3 million members. It is the easiest and most exciting way to get in on the action while you watch your favorite sports and players. You just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats and watch the winners roll in. Download the app today and use the code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. PrizePicks is the best way to get action on sports in more than 30 states across the country, including California, Texas, and Georgia. PrizePicks even offers injury insurance so that your entries stay in play even if one of your players gets injured. For basketball games, if you have a player who exits the game in the first half and does not return in the second, PrizePicks will have your back and not count that as a loss. Personally, I've been using PrizePicks for about 2 years and I've won a pretty penny in that span. I only do NBA and NFL, but you guys are probably more versatile than I am. Today I have another slight 2-man, MPJ over 13.5 points and Anthony Edwards over 34.5 points plus rebounds. Once again, download the app today and use the code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. All right, so here we are. Again, we got Al on the curl, so they set the pick with the curl to get the switch for Garland. And this is a nice quick move by Garland, but it's kind of just like every 3 steps he takes is 1 step for Al Horford because it's a 9-inch height difference. And Al Horford again forces another tough jumper, a turnaround jumper by Darius Garland here. A 3 by Jason Tatum. He misses, but again, 7 offensive rebounds by Al Horford. The hustle was impeccable tonight, and he sees Tatum under the rim falling out of bounds. And again, with him guarding a curl, they know that the Cavaliers are going to have a curl screen. Celtics are comfortable with switching, especially in this game. Al deserved that right. Again, forced another tough jumper by Darius Garland. He contested it. Ball goes out of bounds. We're going to fast forward. And then he's going to end up on Garland again, I believe. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we got a pick. Ends up on Garland again. Again, just the drive. These are quick moves by Garland, but Al Horford was just impeccable tonight on the defensive side of the ball. And his length, his feet, everything. Al Horford just made things hell for Garland. All right, so here we got Shoes coming off the double stagger action, and Al Horford switched on to him, and again forces a tough long 3 and shoots air balls off the contest. And another extra possession gotten by Al Horford, just a quick offensive rebound after the free throw. Horford being able to stay with Darius Garland got into his head because there were some times that he got a step on Al Horford and he just rushed it, or he didn't even think that he was open because Al had been doing such a great job with him. And here Garland gets, well, he doesn't get a step on Al. He stays step for step with Garland, but he gets him on a pump fake. He jumps a little bit and then he just rushes the shot because he knows that Al Horford has been recovering quick in this game, and he forces another miss. And then again, Al Horford he did a lot of the little things. He had 5 assists in this game, attacking closeouts here. He has been hitting 3s, attacks the closeout, dumps off the Drew for floater. And just a little side note, Jason Tatum was amazing as a playmaker tonight, made a lot of plays, kicked it out to a lot of shooters for 3s, 9 assists in this game, had a lot more potential assists, draws the defense, kicks out to Al for 3. And this honestly is just impressive, man. Garland is putting out all the stops. He knows he's quicker than Al Horford, but these moves are just doing nothing. Al was on a different planet defensively in this game. And how fitting was this end into the series? A dagger 3 by Al Horford off the driving kick, ball movement by the Celtics. Brown kicks to Drew, he extra pass, dagger. But that is a video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, and share to any and everyone that you can. Just to get out there a little bit more. But I will see you guys in the next video. This is Nick. Peace.